Okay, I wanted to give my 2 cents on these Hawk motorcycle pants, HWK, I'm guessing it's Hawk. This happened, I had a fall about 2 weeks ago, and I'm thinking it's because I carry a wallet. It's like in a little metal case that happened. So, because it ripped a hole in the liner, I sewed it, did a little fix repair job on it, so you can't really see. But they're waterproof. They do that. And this is not really the problem. I didn't, that happened, but no damage to my leg. This is why I would give it a bad review. I even before the fall, this would happen. It just separates on its own. And I got, pants that are, they fit, enough space in there, no problem. Crotch area, same thing. It keeps separating. I've sewn them, they separate again. Sewn them, separate. Here, separate. And the knee protection, the knee pads that go in here, they droop down. I don't know if it's because I got the pants a little oversized, but they hang, they start here, and then, when I'm standing. And then what did I just do with it? Crap. This hell fell. Okay, got it. This is the hip protection, and the knee protection isn't much better. So wear knee braces to fill that need. And obviously, this is what I was wearing when I had the fall. I would highly recommend these. I read it. You can see one of these little joints over here. Well, any one of those three. And had a fall, and braces did their job. Pants, I guess, did their job. They ripped on impact, but again, no damage to my leg or anything, no abrasion. But this, now, all things being fair, these pants, I think I got them on, I've had them for a little over a year. I think I caught a Prime Day or Black Friday, I don't remember. So they were like $50. Now I went and took a look at it to replace them, and they're like, I want to say 80. They're like $20 or $30 more than what I paid for them with the deal. And I found another company's pants that the exact same pants. They're like $40. So I ordered a pair of those. Came in yesterday. Verified that they are the same design. Obviously, they're not Hawk pants, but they're Hawk pants. So I'm not crapping on Hawk. These did their job for the price that I paid. What are you gonna say? Now, obviously, I'd rather have these in there than not if I had a fall. But this is pretty much. I always tell my kids, if you can find the at least in something, then start there. So at least they would offer some protection, but there's no impact in this. This is But so I'd give these 2.5, 3 stars out of 5. My 2 cents. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I was going to get them again, but when I looked at the price, I was like, obviously high-end motorcycle pants, you can get them from like $300, $400, and these were, I think I said 50. So. They did what horrible sew job, I know, but they did what they were supposed to do, and I really wouldn't have a problem with them except for they're unraveling. You can't have that. So anyway, hopefully this will help someone, make it I'd look for and if I can remember, I'll post the other pants for like $40. If you're going to not spend money to get the $300 abrasion resistance and all of that with the good padding, knee and hip padding, then, save some money. All right. Peace.
This is my review of the HWK motorcycle pants on Amazon. So for context, I am 6'1" and I weigh about 220 pounds. I went with the 40 by 34 pants because I do intend to wear these over top of some jeans. First impressions, I did try these on. They are actually a perfect fit for me. Plenty of room to slide these over top of a pair of jeans or whatever you're wearing underneath. The material isn't super thick, but it is pretty strong. And the inside has this breathable mesh. There's tons of pockets on this thing. And it does have these vents you can open up for airflow, which is pretty cool. One thing to note, the waist is adjustable Velcro. There are no belt loops. It does have a zipper in the back, so you can attach the jacket that goes with these pants, which I did order, I just haven't received yet. All in all, I think for the price, these are pretty sweet. They fit really nice. The ankles have an adjustment Velcro here as well. The padding inside isn't super thick. The knee pads are pretty decent. There are some pads up here along the hip area. It's pretty thin. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not super thick. It's like a kind of a squishy foam. Yeah, so far I think these are awesome. I would say the pros to this, windproof and waterproof, which is pretty cool. Other than that, I think it would offer some decent protection. Hope this helps.
With the waistbands, they have a back zipper. I don't know if you can see that, the back zipper here. That's for the jacket or your under jacket, which is useful. It helps me so my jacket doesn't flop everywhere. But if I was you, I would recommend to get these for your bike instead of trying to get other pants. These are the best ones. I like them.
Alright, here's a review on the pants. They're real good pants, real nice pants, but you know, sometimes you gotta sew a little bit on them there, bud, because the Velcro came loose. Other than that, they good pants. Good thing I got me old lady here, right?